Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Chan's Bookshelf. So today I have with me LaToya Wilson, and she is the author of the Gratitude Journal, um, 31 Days of Gratefulness. Okay, let me go ahead and ask you something real quick. Um, what if the month ain't got 31 days?
Guess what? You got an extra day of gratefulness. Look at God. Look at him.
I had to go in because some people's like, wait a minute, what if some of these months is 30 and 20? Listen, you got an extra day, just double up.
We know you probably was slacking on one of those days anyway if you weren't feeling yourself or whatever. So that extra day is for you to play catch up with.
There y'all go. So that I'll answer y'all questions off the break. Okay. So
Right.
I want to thank you so much for coming on and talking to me today about your journal. But we also have, I gotta go ahead and go into. I do gotta shout out these amazing products. One of them I'm wearing right now.
Yes.
Yes, it is the Love Me hair headband wig, the kinky straight. It looks like mine, don't it? With
Okay.
headband. Yeah.
Okay.
It comes in this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful box. So if you are looking for something to wear on the go, it's good to go. And then also, I gotta stay hydrated.
Yes. Yes. I'm loving the purple.
Yeah, I love purple. So and it changes colors, and so it gives you motivation. But I say this because I have this thing where I'm loving the fact that your book is 31 Days of Gratefulness, because as I go through my day, I have to tell myself to keep going. And
Yes.
so in reading the outline of your book and stuff like that, I was like, wait a minute. I gotta this is what I need, because sometimes you gotta take a moment and figure out, like, listen,
Yeah. I mean,
you,
you need them moments, like 5 minutes of your day, 5 minutes of just for you. You know what I'm saying?
so what inspired you to put together this journal for people? What inspired this?
I was literally, I was sitting on my couch and I was sitting there thinking about like all the things that I'm grateful for from all the places I've come, all the things I've been through. And here I am sitting here today. I'm grateful in this moment. And then I was scrolling social media and I was seeing people like complaining about stuff and things people are sick, and it was a lot going on. And I felt like it really needed some positivity in that moment. And me thinking about how grateful I am about this very moment that I'm in, and then seeing all that, I was like, oh, they need something. And then instantaneously, it was like, this is what you're doing. And so I started writing. 7 hours later, we had the gratitude journal.
And see, a lot of people, and that is a beautiful thing, because social media has been a place where you could go and log in and you could be all happy and
Yeah,
everything is ready, but then as soon as you log in, it's like, wait a minute now, second guessing your life and trying to figure out if you living right, and wait a minute, I didn't make enough money today. Like, it becomes
right.
a point of contention where you start to question yourself, like, am I not doing enough? It's
Exactly. Like how she get $30,000 in 5 days?
all
you know,
right. Is it the same 5 days I got, or do she got an extra?
right.
Just tell me how many is business days over the weekend? What
Right.
kind of days are these? Yes,
Right. Right. Right.
I, I'm happy that this in actuality is a great way for people to check themselves, because
Yes.
social media is sometimes an illusion. So, what was your favorite feedback from someone after they've received the journal?
Oh my goodness. I've gotten so much. First I want to say thank you to everybody who has bought the journal. Like, it is a blessing, blessing, blessing. I want to say that first and foremost. But my most favorite compliment or quote on the journal was that this is exactly what I needed in this time and in this moment.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh, okay, you are okay, you were on the right path. This wasn't just something you threw together. This has been ordained. This is it. it's time, So that felt really good because, a lot of people are in low places right now, especially with everything going on, COVID rising again, people were getting back in the groove. And so they need something to look forward to.
I totally agree with that because, like, I've been telling people, self care is not just bubble baths and hot tea that you hold with two hands. Like, it's more than that. So, being sure to feed your mind and your soul is on top of that. Like, I've seen people buy so much stuff and still be
Hmm.
empty inside. So, this is a great way for people to start doing that work that they need to heal themselves. So, this is good. I like this.
I know, and then too, it's they were asking before people bought the journal. It was like, so are there prompted questions? Like, because I know journals have prompted questions like, "Hey, I felt this way this day, and this, that, and the other." I said, no. It's literally in the morning. You write 3 things that you are grateful for, and then you write why you're grateful for those 3 things. In the evening, before you lay your head down, you do the same exact exercise again, and you also put down 3 positive things for the day that happened to you. So you can't do nothing but be positive on that whole page, and every entry at the end of the day, there's a gratitude quote from somebody, quote unquote, famous, to remind you that they are human too. There was a reason behind putting in, quote unquote, celebrity, quotes, because I
Right.
want people to know they're real people too, and like you said, social media, you can be anybody you want to be on social media.
Hello, I'm a 7 figure.
Hey,
Earner. I done sold out a warehouse. Like, if y'all don't
you
stop,
better claim it.
it's like, wait a minute, because it's one of those things. Like, I tell people all the time, it's like, be careful what you put into your mind. Like, if you feel like I really want people to listen to how they talk to themselves, and so this is
Yes.
a great way to change that dialogue with self.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
actually talking about myself. I'm not just, I'm speaking from myself. Like, I had to change the dialogue I've had for myself. And I can't wait to get my journal because it didn't come in time
That's
before
fine.
then.
I got you. I
But
got you. I'll send you a digital copy so you can get started.
thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Yes.
But I'm happy to at least, like, I was, just reading over the outline, just the book. I was like, wait a minute, I gotta hurry up. Like, it'll be here tomorrow. But it actually prompted me to start thinking, like, dang, gratefulness is something that we kind of like, we teeter, we play with.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm grateful, but then we don't really go in too deep on what we're grateful for.
Right. And that's why in the journal it asks you why. Because I can say, oh, I'm grateful I have this house. Okay. But why are you grateful? I'm grateful I'm not homeless.
Right.
Why are you grateful for not being homeless? It helps you to think deeply and positively, as well as use positive affirmations, because you talked about that self-talk to yourself. If
Yes.
you ain't loving you, you can't expect nobody else to love you. You have to show people how to love you.
And that's the biggest thing I kind of tell people. Like, they'll say, well, they should know. How they gonna know? They're not psychic.
Okay, thank you. Thank
Like,
you very much.
how I'm expect you to treat me the way I want to be treated, but I didn't tell you the things that I don't like or
Right.
that
And
I
sometimes we
need.
don't even know what we don't like until we don't like it.
That's
So we're conditioned,
yeah,
as children, as we grow into adults. So if, like you said, they're not psychic, we can't tell, they can't tell.
because it's this whole it's I just see so much in these groups and stuff, and just in talking in general, like, well, if they not doing this for you, you need to move on. But did you speak up?
Okay, thank you. Did you speak up, for one? And two, do you really know what's going on, or do you just know what somebody told you? Because
Thank
my motto has always been, if you were not there, honey, you don't know.
And that's
So
oh, like, I look at. I mean, I'm not I'm never judgy, but I
right,
will give
I
my
understand.
opinion. And to me, it's like people, like, they could have so much. I'm like, y'all not grateful for nothing. Like, I only had one sale this month. Okay,
You could have had zero.
right.
So yeah, that one sale is enough right there to keep you moving. Because if you get one, you can get two. then you could
Right.
get 3, then you could get 4. It's all about attitude and it's all about action, because you can go all day and talk and not do anything and expect, like people talking about winning the lottery, but you don't ever play. So how you gonna win?
Well, see, what you gotta do is you gotta dream it, and then
Uh,
come out your dream, and the money will be in your account. Boom, there you go.
you
That's
know what?
that's
You could
how
have
you
told me.
do
You could have told me this months ago, because I could have
it.
been dreaming.
Yeah, because I'm just saying, because that's how. Listen, I'm just thinking sometimes that be the most backward stuff. I'm like, this is probably why I'm not a I just can't, because sometimes you just look at stuff and like I don't even want to deal with it.
Yeah.
It's just like, because it makes you, because at one point in time for myself, and I can only speak for myself, I was looking and not realize I was beating myself up for stuff that ain't had nothing to do with me.
Don't even belong to you.
Right.
Don't even belong to you. Yes.
It's not even
Yes.
my business. I'm like, wait a minute. And it wasn't until like now it makes sense now that it's I was great. I was choosing to be grateful and realizing that that's the term for it. It wasn't minding my business, because it was minding my business, but I started liking and looking, being more thankful
Yes.
for what I have accomplished and what I am doing,
Yes.
instead of beating myself. And I have that whole thing, like even with these lives, I'm like, I beat myself up because like, am I doing enough? But then I just like, but I'm doing it.
You're doing it. That's the whole game right there. You're actually doing it. Now ask yourself if you're doing enough and you're not doing anything at all. That's very different.
Right.
That's very different.
So
So be grateful in the fact that you're doing it, and that's another thing that you can write down. I'm doing it. Like, it doesn't have to be a long drawn out dissertation, it doesn't have to be any of that. It's simple. The one rule that the journal has is you cannot repeat things.
okay, look here, ma'am. You went too far.
This is not a copy and paste situation.
You went too far. You're asking me to do a little bit of work. Okay, gotcha.
Yes, it's all about positive mind change, that whole mindset, because once you start thinking positive, you do positive things, the gratefulness overflows and people see it and they are drawn to you because they like, oh, I want what she got. I want to be happy like her. I want this. You know what I mean? So you put it off shake it off on them, put it on them, put them on them.
This is exactly like, I think for anyone who is, they're looking at this stream or they're wondering, like, this is just a great way. I want people to understand, like, these books, like, so serious. In less than a day or two, the book is coming. And it's like, it's not something, but it's something that you can prepare for to receive. And you get excited. I love books. So I just like books.
Good. You're gonna have to dig now. You're gonna have to dig. It's a little bit of work because I'm an empowerment lifestyle coach. So I gave y'all a little homework in there by not having you do look, by not having you repeat things.
And homework and such. Listen, well, can I put it in my cart to do the assignments? It's like, I get it, and I feel like, taking that time, because I've ordered so much stuff. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a do, but I ain't done. So
okay, so that's your test. That's your assignment to do. And then you'll be grateful for receiving what it is you were waiting for.
I'll wait on the package, but leave me. I'm gonna stop because I'm going to. Some of the books that I've talked about, or I've read, or I have gotten, they actually made me do some work. Like, I will say this every time. I think all of these things are, they're life changing in the way that it needs to be. Because as I'm drinking my coffee in the morning, I'm sitting up. This is something that you have to take time in to start your day right.
Yes,
I have other books that I'm dealing with, but this is something that can change the way my morning will go, my day will go. So,
your night, because you gotta do it again before you lay your head down, so you can have positive dreams and thoughts when you lay down.
Look here, man. Can I do it when I'm cleaning my face and stuff? Then can I do that?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Wipe with one hand, write with the other hand.
Okay, that works to me because like that's why I tell people like as you're taking your makeup off, like I ain't got a whole lot of makeup. I do a lip. That's it. I don't do all
I,
that
I
stuff.
did lip gloss today.
See,
So
boom.
yeah.
I don't have. I'm not an art teacher and I'm not an artist, so I don't have the wherewithal to put all the stuff on. And I glue
Uh-huh.
my eyes shut. Never mind. That's a story for another day. So as I wash my face at night, I start telling myself, I speak those things to myself, like I'm, say like little mantras and stuff like that
Yeah.
because it's getting you ready to go to sleep. But now that you're saying in the gratitude journal, we got to do it at the beginning and the end.
Yes.
So I gotta wake up in the morning and say I'm grateful and write down stuff, and then at the end of the night I gotta say what I was grateful. So I can say I'm grateful. I ain't slapped nobody for the day. I just need to make sure
Yes. Absolutely you can. Absolutely you can. And why didn't you slap anybody today?
because I ain't got my bail money together.
Thank you. That's your because. That's the next line. Okay. So you got this.
Boom. Okay, because I just want people. I'm nonviolent, but I'm just saying sometimes,
Sometimes I know we forget all that paperwork we went to school for. Yeah.
and just leave it alone. Just leave it on the side of the thing. But I mean, even with wanting to quit sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
though there are days where so this is something good to make me reflect, and anyone else who gets it, because I hate this to just be talking about me, but I only know me. I'm not one of these people like, oh,
That's
they
all we can
do
talk
it,
about. Yes.
but I can only speak from
Yes.
one point of view, us and these people in my head. But we'll leave them out of this for now.
Yes.
But
But have them pick up the journal though.
yes,
Yes.
all of them. And yes, this is save the Jason behavior. Okay, I'm working on it. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, been putting my business out on the thing. But yes, I just really want people to understand that you can get things that can help your life by listen. If you are not where you need to be with being thankful, with being speaking to yourself correctly, like
Yeah.
there I've been doing these lives, and every book that I have talked about or brought on has been something to enrich you.
Yes.
So
Yes.
because I have, and I don't want to be on my lives and give books that don't help you at all,
Hmm.
that are not, you know, that are not helpful, that are not going to
Yeah.
elevate you. So this gratitude journal, even this is one of these things like it may be homework for me,
It's
but
homework for all of us because none of us are perfect and we have to dig deep to figure it out because we can quickly go to the negative because then that's our pity party. And we get our fan club in the pity party.
hello, like listen, pity parties be lasting 6 months to a year, and you
Right.
want to know what happened. You're like,
Right.
I don't know what happened. You was pity partying it too much.
Right. Exactly. At the after you're done with your 31 days or your 30 days and your bonus day, depending on what month it is, there is a certificate at the end of the book that says you have completed 31 days of gratefulness. So you go back and you can look at it all to see all the wonderful, magnificent work you have done through those
Oh,
31 days.
you could
You
have
know,
said yes. I like certificates and things that go right up on the wall.
yes. And it's like, anything to form a habit takes 30 days. So after this, you in it to win it then.
So okay, so if I want to shop every day, okay, never mind. I'm gonna leave that alone. Buy something off your Amazon wish list every day for 30 days, and it'll make your life better.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I mean, it depends on what you're getting. Make sure the Grateful Journal is in it. Outside of that, do it.
Listen, buy something. Buy a book that will like, go on my storefront. Get one of them
Yes,
books.
yes. Get
And so
that jug right there, that water bottle.
let me tell you something about that water. I'm sorry, because you
Yeah.
said it's watch out. It says good morning, hydrate yourself, remember your goals, keep chugging,
See
feeling
that?
awesome, don't give up, almost finished, and you did it. See, I try to get to you did it twice during the day.
Okay. It's a struggle.
I'm gonna put that in the journal.
That's right. Don't tell the world. Just write about it.
Because I don't even want to talk about the struggle is real, but
Be
The
like, I'm
most,
grateful I got to the chug line of water of my
hello,
water bottle today.
I was
Hello.
very excited yesterday. I just want to tell y'all that I didn't get, fully to, but I did it. So,
See?
yes.
And looking cute with the wig on, everything.
Yes. Okay. Listen, 'cause y'all know what I feel like this makes me happy because someone may not even be watching us live, but may come back and see it, because it's on the page with this book. Now, mind you, this video will pop up there. Y'all will see from the author herself
Yes.
her reason why. And I love hearing your people's reasons why. Because in the midst of everything, you chose to create a gift for others.
Yes.
So you gave a piece of yourself, and I mean, I don't care if it took 2 hours or 72 days. You
Yes.
still gave a piece of yourself to help others,
Yes.
and
And it was
so,
beautiful. It was a beautiful feeling. Beautiful.
and I like that. I mean, because it's one of those things to have the wherewithal to give to others.
Yes.
That takes something, for others to do better, especially somebody like me who saved adjacent. You gotta be able to, do things that are try to get you where you need to go. So I can't even commend you enough for that. I gotta thank
Thank
you for
you.
that
Thank
gift.
you.
That is, especially you do 31 days though, to think of everything to tell somebody, 31 days to look at.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and then you go back through and you can, whenever you're feeling bad or down or whatever, go to day 7. What about day 7 made you grateful? What did you have to offer someone else? What was given to you? What did you give to someone else? That made that day grateful for you. So just going back, looking at it, and it's your own handwriting. It's not something you type up. It's not something you put on a smartphone or a computer. It's personal because you're writing it, yourself. So yes.
So that is, to me, that is way more than, it's more than just a journal. It's like a love letter to yourself.
Ooh, you better shut up,
I
girl.
think
Yes,
every now and then I
yes.
get off the
Love you,
block list.
girl.
Me
Don't
too,
nobody love you like
girl.
you love you.
Yeah. Every now and then I get off that block list and he come down and give me a little word. But this is what, because now it's like it's making sense. So if you're like, I'm gonna tell people, like, we're gonna wrap up, but I want to tell everyone, if you're looking to find something so that you could be reminded of how much you can love you, this is the
Yeah.
book for you. So, LaToya, give the readers at least a couple things that they can look forward to achieving once they finish the 31 days or during the 31 days, on what they can look forward to within building within themselves.
So what you can one of the most important things you can look forward to once you have reached your 30 days or 31 days of gratefulness is a positive mindset. If after these 30 days or 31 days you do not have a positive mindset, you're going to get another journal and you're going to write about it again, because we're going to start over, because everything about this is positivity. So you have to become somebody that's positive. Your outlook has to get better because you work in it. This is your work, not somebody else's. This is your inner work that's being laid out on paper. So positive mindset, empowerment, that's what it is.
See, that's true empowerment right there. Because without a positive mindset, we won't be able to go far. So, and I
Yeah.
can't even thank you enough for speaking with me today because, you know, I just tracked my Amazon thing. It said it'll be here tomorrow. Because I'm gonna tell you, if y'all order now when you got Prime, it'll be here. It'll be there tomorrow. So,
Yes.
I'm sorry. Friday. Friday. I'm
Yeah,
excuse
because
me.
what's today's
Thursday.
Wednesday? Yes.
Wednesday, so it'll be there on Friday, y'all. So if you click the link, if you're watching on Facebook, click the link to go to the Amazon store, get your journal, and so that we can all start at the same day. I may not, check
Yes.
in with me and let me know, but I need y'all to go. Make sure you leave a review on her
Yes.
book. Let people know how great it is and how it impacted you. But also just give her flowers now, because you can't knock that she gave something that would enrich your life, with this journal. So I can't even
Yes.
thank you enough. And a lot of comments that we on the Amazon Live is they love the journal. You know,
Nice.
Jessica Kim said that we always forget to remind ourselves of our accomplishments. So and we
Yes.
so this is a good thing, you know. So this is a positive way. September coming up. I mean, this year went by so fast, but
I know, right?
I'm just saying, like, if y'all want to start off and like go into the new year with a new mindset. So this gratitude journal is something you definitely got to add to your enrichment and your empowerment of yourself, because we always have to continue working on ourselves. So I thank you so much for
Yes.
talking to
Thank
me
you.
today. And is there anything? Well, let me go ahead and do this because I definitely gotta say this. I gotta shout out the lights that I have. They're Todar 12-inch ring lights and the
Oh, I
microphone.
see them. Yes.
Yes, you see. Oh, you see.
I see
Yeah,
'em in
yeah,
there.
exactly. Like that's how bright it is. Like that's how bright it is. And then my microphone, which I used to be really distorted, so I got better audio with the Q9. It's my lifesaver. It is a great microphone. I can't, go out without saying mentioning it because these are the things
Yes.
that me to do it. But I must say about my hair, I like it quick. I threw it on. I felt good. Y'all have to go ahead and get this gratitude journal. Go ahead and if you need hair that you can
Yeah,
throw,
I always like quick go hair.
this is
Yes.
it. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Because there's some different versions, but this one I like that I could put it up in a bun. I got a headband, so I'm good to go. But yeah,
Yes.
but the main thing is y'all please get y'all's journals because if y'all get it, leave me a comment. We could start the same day, and that way we can encourage each other and get it together. So thank you all
Thank
for
you.
tuning in, and I can't wait till next time. But LaToya, we'll be back on in about even though it say 31 days, it might take me 60 days, but I don't know.
That's okay. Take your time.
We're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about my progress. Um,
Yes.
and we're gonna talk about my eyelash situation where I don't know how to do it and I glue my eyes shut. But we're gonna talk about that on another one.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
grateful that I can open my eyes. Amen.
You see? Look at you. You already started. I love it.
I'm grateful. So I thank everyone for tuning in. See you next time. Okay.
Thank you.
1 second. It's ending.